I'm gonna show you how you can make thousands of dollars flipping abandoned houses without needing any money. All you need is a few pieces of paper. But before I show you how, let me give you a tour of this abandoned house here in Dallas, Texas. By the way, it's so cold. It's literally 0 degrees. What the heck, Texas?
Months ago, it seems a little okay.
Yeah, and then
I am literally freezing. Okay, but back home, back to the studio, I'll show you how to make money with abandoned houses. Okay. Hey guys, future Maximilian Deer here. It's actually been a month since I recorded that video. As you can see, the weather got a bit warmer and our bank account got a little bit bigger. We recently sold a property and made $5,000, but I'll show you all of that at the end. Right now, guys, let me teach you how you can find abandoned properties too. Okay, back to the video. I'm so cold. Let me show you how to make some money with abandoned houses. What I want you to do is find an abandoned house. Sorry, I'm hungry. I like carrots. What? I can't eat carrots? Screw you. Okay, anyways, we're gonna find abandoned houses. We're not actually gonna buy them. Because to buy a house, you need, I don't know, money? You need that. We're just gonna send the owner a contract and then we're gonna sell our rights in that contract to an investor. Investors will pay us thousands of dollars for finding these deals. This is called wholesaling real estate, and let me show you exactly how to do it. To the computer. Step 1, find an abandoned house. The easiest option is to just drive up and down your neighborhood and look for abandoned houses. But if you just hate going outside, or I don't know, it's too cold, do this instead. I use a real estate wholesaling software like XLead, but don't worry, I'll also show you how to do it with free software too. Choose your location. I'm gonna choose Garland, Texas. We can use these filters to find abandoned houses. We can click vacant houses. Now you can refine these searches even down more. Look for a specific type of houses. Look for ugly homes. Look for houses that are in pre-foreclosure. Anyways, we get a ton of results. Click a house, and then this is literally the owner's phone number. Now, XLeads is a paid software and costs $87 per month if you use the code 10OFF. You can get 10% off. But you can also do this with free softwares like propwire.com. I'm literally doing the exact same thing, and it's free. But really, the big thing is you don't get the owner's phone number. So I have a hack for you. Grab the address, and then go to a website like truepeoplesearch.com and just paste the address in there. This whole process is called skip tracing, and that is step number 2. We found an abandoned property, and now we're skip tracing it to find the owner's contact information. And here it gives you all the contact information, but just note, again, this is not going to be as good as a paid solution. Now that we found the property and we figured out how to reach out to them, step 3 is to just reach out to them. So either pick up your dang phone and call the owner. Now, I will say you probably don't want to use your cell phone. I recommend getting a free Google Voice account if you're just starting out, but if you're going to call hundreds or thousands of people a day, well, you need an actual dialer, and there's a couple dialers that I recommend. I would use Batch Dialer or the one that I'm currently using, Enzo Dialer. Check the links in the description to learn more about them. Just scroll down, guys, and click the more button. And yeah, that gives you all the information. This is exactly what we did to locate that abandoned house that you saw today. But Max, once I call the owner, what do I say? Dude, literally, guys, just say, hey, my name is Max. I'm a real estate investor, and I want to know if you were open to selling your property.
The ugly abandoned house? You really want that?
Yes, I work with investors who fix up distressed properties and either keep them as rentals or sell them to families.
Sure. How much can you pay?
Now that you have a seller interested, what do you offer? What did we offer? How do you do this? Now, before you can get the contract and sell that contract to an investor and make thousands and thousands of dollars, you have to agree to a price. The house you saw today, we actually verbally agreed to $135,000, but that was before we saw the house. The seller told us that the property was in good condition. We asked for pictures and the seller said,
No, just meet me out there. I don't have pictures.
We were like, dude, before we give you a price, like I have to see the house. He was like, I promise you it's in good condition. Editor, just put up some pictures of that house. Yeah. Good condition. Anyways, I'm going to try to get this house closer to $100,000. But let me show you how you figure that out. You're going to want to look the property up on Zillow. And just remember, guys, it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 972 square foot house. And it was built in 1950. And then you're going to want to go to sold, put a similar type of house into the criteria, and then look for sold comps. Now, the issue is that Texas specifically is a non-disclosure state, which is just a complicated way of saying that they don't actually show you use sold data. So I have to use a third-party software. I'm going to use a paid comping software called Propelio. If you want to check it out, guys, use the code SOUP, S-O-U-P. It's my favorite comping software in Texas. There's a 21-day free trial. Click the link. If you look, this really nice house that has a bathroom less than ours is pending around $250,000 fully fixed up. Now, pending doesn't mean sold, so let's find a sold property. Here's a sold house, just like ours, that's sold for $270,000. So I would say that our abandoned house could be worth $270,000 if you fixed it up. But to get it to that condition is going to be at least $50,000. If you want the fastest way to estimate repairs, join my free Discord community. Scroll down, guys, to where it says repairs, and then use my cheat sheet. A house like ours in terrible condition is going to be $50K minimum, and then you add $10,000 for each major repair item. So this house is probably somewhere between $50 to $70K in rehab. And then what I want you to do is use this really simple formula. Take what it could sell for, we call that the ARV, then you multiply the ARV by the percentage a buyer would pay for it. In this area, that's about 78%. Then I just want you to subtract the repairs, and that will give you the price the buyer will pay, aka the price you can sell your contract. So if our house could be worth $270,000, and then we multiply that by 78%, and let's say rehab is $60,000. That means buyers would buy this deal for $150,000.
Max, you got it at 135. That means you can sell your contract for $150,000 and make $15,000 without spending any money.
Yes, however, this deal I'm just not so sure about. Wholesaling is simple, guys, but nobody said this entire thing was easy. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. Yes, I'm making it look like an infinite money glitch, but every deal has its own complications. Don't let some gurus online make it seem like this is just a way to print money. In my opinion, it is the best way to make money without a college degree on the wall, and it's the best way to get into real estate without needing a license and without needing any money. But it's hard work. Here's the issue with our property, guys. Hop in the street view. When we were there, we were literally parked right here. Some guy in a weird black car showed up dressed really funny. I was like, hey bro, are you the seller? He was like,
Seller? I'm the funeral director next door.
funeral director next door? I need a carrot to tell you this story. This house, people die. It's located right next door to a funeral center, and across the street is funeral parking, and there's a big sign that says park here for funerals. Oh, that hurts the potential value of our house pretty significantly, because investors are going to want to pay less because the end buyer is going to pay less for this house, which means that we have to offer less, which means that the seller will get less money. So that's why I'm trying to get the property down significantly. And the other thing is that the market here in Dallas is a bit slow right now, and this house is so much work that I think a buyer needs to make more money. So let's just say this property was in a perfect location. I would say, okay, you know what? I think a buyer would pay $140. And that's why we got it under contract at $135. But after seeing the house and the neighbor with the big pit bulls, I'd be happy if an investor paid $120. So our intentions are to come back to the seller and be like, hey man, can we do maybe $110, $115, and then try to sell it to an investor for $120. Hey, yo guys, it's me again. So you know how I wanted to sell the property to an investor for $120? Well, yeah, that just didn't work out. The house and the neighborhood, simply put, was just way too. So what we had to do was get on the phone with the seller and just tell them the truth. We explained the situation and he understood. He wasn't very happy, but he understood and said, hey, the best I can do for you guys, because I like you guys, is $100,000. So we got the contract signed for $100,000. And then we ended up selling it for $105,000. 2 weeks later, the property officially closed and we got sent $5,000. Or should I actually say, I got paid nothing. I literally got paid zero. My boy Skylar, he got paid all $5,000. This was his first deal as the CEO of his new wholesaling company. I'm so proud of the kid. He's been with me on my wholesaling journey for 2 years now. So hey, congratulations to Skylar. He kept all the money and I couldn't ask for it any other way. I'm super proud of him. And then we went out for drinks, but I don't drink. We're celebrating Skylar's first deal as a partner in his new wholesale company.
Sir, bro.
We're at the bar, St. Patty's Day. We're with the boys.
First deal, bro. Pretty sick. Excited.
How does it feel to be rich?
Fun, bro. You get to come out and spend money on Max's dime, bro. It's great.
So there you have it. This is how you can make thousands of dollars. How Skylar made $5,000 wholesaling abandoned houses. I taught you everything you need to know how to find a deal and get it under contract. What we did not cover was the act of selling the deal, the disposition side. I taught you the acquisition side. I'll make a lot more videos in the future about how to find investors for your properties, but really quick, this is all you got to do. Look for similar sold ugly houses in your area, like this property here, and then either call the real estate agent and say, hey, yo, LC, I got a property. Is your buyer interested? Or just go directly to the seller by pulling up the address on county records, finding the LLC, and then going to opencorporates.com and finding the owner of that LLC, and then skip trace them, call them and say, hey, yo, I got a property, bro. Are you interested? That is how you sell your deals, or just partner with me and I'll sell your deals. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next. What was that? Okay, bye.